Usher, usher. 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 Usher,
Everyone, please return to your seats. The second act is about to begin. Everyone, please return to your seats. The second act is about to begin. There will be performers running down the aisles and wearing pantaloons and gaudy flowing robes that I think are meant to indicate the wholesome beauty of Mother Africa. There will be swinging birds on fishing poles and a black Ken doll with a crossover dialect and a lion costume. What else? Oh yes, in the background there will be a young overweight to obese homosexual and or gay and or queer cisgender male, able-bodied university and graduate school educated, musical theater writing, Disney ushering, broke-ass middle class, politically homeless, normie leftist, black American descendant of slaves who thinks he's probably a verse bottom. But not totally certain of that. Obsessing over the latest draft of his self-referential musical, A Strange Loop, and surrounded by his extremely obnoxious thoughts. A Strange Loop will have black shit and white shit. It'll be uptown and downtown, with truth-telling and spotlight.
Intermission. Is that how the show should open? Should there even be a show? It should start with what he's thinking, which is just a cursor blinking because of all of the directions that the narrative could go. The show would like to live out here and travel the world and affect black queer body.
How many minutes till the end of intermission? No one cares about a writer who is struggling to write.
No, sorry, it's way too repetitious.
And so overly ambitious.
Of course, makes them suspicious that you need them fucking white.
It's my more mission to live in the world.
Lesson 2.
Okay, what's the tea, bitch?
It's the sweat, Usher. You're not even trying.
What's next?
What's next?
I don't know.
Well, you better figure it out.
I'm fast.
Okay, I got this. I think after intermission, Usher should get an early dismissal from his shift supervisor so he can go home and work in a strange loop.
Let's get into it.
I am a Disney Usher, I'm barely scraping by. My discontentment comes in many shapes and sizes, but I woke up this morning, I told myself to try. I told myself that I would make no compromises today. A meeting with my landlord who makes me miss my train, and I smell awful cause there is no time to shower. I plaster on a smile, pretend I have no brain, make nights with asshole tourists hour after hour. Today I plan to change my whole life forever.
Usher, surprise! How you doing? It's your daily self-loathing. Look, I had some time to kill. I thought I'd stop by to remind you how truly worthless you are.
Hey, Asha! How you doing? It's your financial baggage. And maybe we need to chat about this situation with shitty bank student loans. Ha-cha!
Regret the cheesy lyric to make me pain and land. Condense the repetition to its most essential. Define a formal structure so people understand. Pull out the stops to show the story's full potential. Today I plan to change this show for the better.
Usher, head of corporate niggatry here. Just checking in to see if you found your unapologetic blackness yet, because your numbers are in the toilet with the Black Excellence crowd and you're real close to cancellation. Shut up.
Usher, as supervisor to your sexual ambivalence, you can rest assured that I have sealed the gates to your mind and body so that nothing can get inside of your shitty butthole until you give the word.
I want to break the cycle that's so ingrained in me. Attention's way too slow and I am in a hurry. There's all of this rejection which brings such misery. But with my micro music, I drown out the flurry of today. I am a Disney Usher, I'm barely scraping by. My discontentment comes in many shapes and sizes. When I wake up each morning, I tell myself to try. I tell myself that I will make no compromises. So days like this just get me. I hate days like today. Days when I face myself but see the same reflection. Someone who's stuck rewriting and stuck in his own way. Someone who plans to edit every imperfection. Today I plan to change myself.
Oh, girl, whatever.
Okay, so the workday is done. He's about to sit down to write, which is of course the precise moment he gets a call from.
Hi, Usher, it's your mother calling.
I ain't want nothing.
I just thought you might be interested to know about some more of this mess going on with your brother, your niece, and her airheaded mama.
Who been going around telling different people at church like that gap blaster airheaded Phaedra that God sends her a vision of you touching Nana?
On the vagina at the family reunion last July.
I don't know if Nana even knows what a vagina is or not.
Whether somebody done touched her on it. But since she don't know no better than to repeat after her airheaded mama.
Now Nala going around telling different people at church like that airheaded Phaedra that you touched her.
On the vagina.
At the family reunion last July.
So now we're Fifi.
Ugh, your niece's mother.
Don't know if she feel comfortable letting her daughter come over to her grandmother and grandfather's house.
Not if we just gonna keep letting her get molested all the time.
Now, how do you like them apples? And that's why I can't lose no weight.
Because I be getting into it with different people and starting to feel so melancholy that all I can do is sit here with this dead bastard Popeyes, and it ain't even good.
Anyway, that's not why I called.
I called because I want to discuss my son.
Are you still flowing within your purpose and letting the Lord lead you and guide you and direct our path?
Are you still ushering?
When you gonna get discovered?
Ain't it about time for a producer to give you the hookup on one of your musical theaters?
What about Toya? She's still married to that guy. You think she's gonna change her mind and get sweet on you? Come on, son. What's the 411? We wanna know what's going on in New York. We wanna know what's going on in your life. With people there living any which way, and to heck with what the B.I.B. said. We wanna know what's going on in New York.
Excuse you, I believe I asked you a question.
We wanna know if you've been chasing your dream. Oh. Cause after what me and your dad went through to send your black booty to NYU. Yeah, easy, we just running around, looking from any direction. Any direction. That's what you really wanted to do. Why did you just stay here?
Cause you're selfish.
Every time we call you up, you just claim that you could make some connection.
You so full of doo-doo, your eyes is brown.
You can lie to yourself if you want to, but you can lie to me here. Every time we call, you say you love write musicals. But I'm like, what kind of music you be writing?
Probably sound like that jack-blasted white girl music you used to listen to in high school and try to hide from me and your dad. You ain't up there in New York thinking you a white girl with your musical theater writings, is you?
Because every time we call, you just say you be writing about life.
And I'm like, life? What you know about life?
You ain't but 25 years old.
Almost 26.
You gonna turn 26 on the 26. But I don't care if you're 26 or 126. I did all the work in this world to birth you, so now it's time to give back. I got a job for you. You're running around with everything, so now you're gonna write me a gospel play.
Tyler Perry! Because Tyler Perry writes real life.
Tyler Perry knows how to bring everything together with all the stories and all the singing and all the different people talking.
Tyler Perry, don't never forget to bring in the spirituality. Tyler Perry loves his mama.
And the Lord.
Pretty nice, clean Tyler Perry for the gospel play for your parents.
It's the least your black blood could do after all the love we done gave. And after all the money we done come off.
Unless you just don't love your mama.
Lord the Lord.
On the nation's blackness feels like another hurdle that won't get out of his way. His inner white girl starts kicking like a baby. She wants to come out and play. She doesn't care if she ruffles any feathers. In fact, that is her MO. Where he's the king of avoiding confrontation, there's not a mouth she won't throw. Because white girls can do anything, can't they? Black boys must always obey their mothers. White girls can do anything, can't they? Can't doesn't look blue in any moonlight, which makes him harder to see. That's why he clings to his silly inner white girl, the same one clinging to me. We wanna be free, we wanna belong, we wanna
And an inner white girl is who? Or what exactly?
like Liz Fair, Tori Amos, Joni Mitchell, those ladies. It's really more of an abstract concept more than anything, I think. A gesture.
And just so I'm understanding correctly, he just turns his back to us? That's seriously how the show ends?
Possibly. In this draft, at least.
Well, that's certainly a choice.
I just wish the protagonist of A Strange Loop were someone I could imagine shagging. Because whether it's the Me Too era or not, fuckability is still the lifeblood of the theater dive. There shouldn't be a limp dick or a dry pussy in the house when your lead takes his clothes off.
I'm sorry. You can't say N in a music. Well, I'm sorry you can't say it ever, actually. I'm sorry, white people are watching. I'm sorry, black people are watching. I'm sorry. Don't roll your eyes at me. I'm the chair of the second coming of Sondheim Award, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Every time you present to the Guardians of Musical Theater Centrism Tribunal, I find myself longing for the days when musicals were quieter.
Listen, you need to make it be about slavery or police violence so that the allies in your audience have something intersectional to hold on to. Just give them niggas a little slavery, police violence, and intersectionality, and you won't be able to count the zeros on the checks they make right now on you.
Think and grow rich, black fam.
Who knew slavery, police violence, and intersectionality could be so lucrative?
I like your piece. Oh, I hate her. I think the elements are all there. You just need to underline your structure more clearly so the audience knows when they can go home. My advice is to take a step back and look at how the individual parts serve the whole. What's A Strange Loop about? Who's it for? And why does it need be?
Hey son, it's your day. I didn't want nothing.
Just thought I'd call
And say,
what's up?
My number one son.
If you call me back,
I'll give you a number that means and long dug up. Out on Googles.com. I don't know if you know who Scott Rudin is, but I read that even his balls are
that my blood pressure is through the roof, my cholesterol is a disaster, and that I need to lose weight.
You know, every year it's the same notes and you just don't seem to get it. I mean, you have such a cute face. Why do you insist on hiding it under all this hideous blubber?
Can you just squeeze my nuts and have me cough again? I really enjoyed that.
Have you had any dicks up your butt since I saw you last?
I average 1 penetration a year, so my next one is bound to be any day now. That's just math.
That's pathetic. You know, even at the height of AIDS, I was bouncing on every dick I could get my hands on. What's your excuse?
Snagging a man online is like finding affordable housing in this town. There's a long wait list and the landlords discriminate, okay? So please don't ask me to do that to myself again.
Usher, as your doctor, I'm simply warning you. You absolutely must be having sex more than once a year, otherwise you're putting yourself at risk.
At risk for what?
At risk for not keeping up. You're a young gay living in the big city. This is your time. Too many beautiful men give up their lives for you to not be getting plowed and bred regularly. I'll write you a prescription for Truvada as PrEP.
What the hell do I need Truvada for? The last thing I'm worried about is HIV.
Ah! So you think you're too good for HIV now? See, that's what you're not gonna do. Get your fat ass out of my office and back onto your phone. By this time next year, I wanna see that little booty hole of yours worn out and tore up. I'ma fuck on you myself, and you ain't gonna like it when I get there.
Usher enters the sexual marketplace. I'm gonna get all the dicks. I will sell this house today. Let's go. Inner white girl, let's have fun in this game called Fuck and Run. And this horse and clock and start, be still my sleepy hollow heart. Here I'll practice white girl you and hope that will get me through the way I feel stuck in my skin, but also outside looking. Exciting day, they'll hear from hell's kitchen to say they'll hear. Then I'll bust, then I'll marry, then working on fire. Exciting day, they'll hear the bank station front say they'll hear from the frying pan into the fire in hell's kitchen. It's time that I get burned.
Into 6 foot 279 pounds, muscular single, packet in the front and in the back. Hey, take care of all your enemies, just say hi. Boom, boom!
Undetectable pause bottom taking loads in the toilet at Lucky Burger on 52nd Street. Just steps away from industry and therapy. Come park it right here, gents. Don't be scared. Just say hi.
Looking into
Laid back, nice guy here, no agenda, no drama. Just checking things out, maybe looking for a gym buddy. Lol, talk if it goes there. Just say hi. Oh.
Hi. Hi.
Too black. Too black.
Hi. How are you tonight? Look at my ass.
your dick too small.
Your dick too small.
Your dick too small.
Too black. Too fat.
Too feminine.
Well, maybe I could come over and we could just kiss then. I really like kissing.
No black.
Sorry, everybody has a preference.
Fine, Scruff.
Fuck out of here, porch monkey.
Okay, Grinder.
The most dingleberries boy bye.
Fair enough, Growler.
When was the last time you got your pussy in formation with Beyonce?
Not recently, Adam for Adam, because as a general rule, I don't fraternize with pop culture terrorists. Oh, yes, she did.
Is that changing from a crutch? Did you protested damn much? Why so sour? Why so stuck? Do or don't you want to fuck? Yes, you're hungry, yes, you're not. But somehow someone's into that. So don't be sweet, don't
City Center Bound E Express train. The next stop is Queens Plaza.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's a strange loop? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to peek over your shoulder.
It's just the name of a musical I'm working on.
You write musicals?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you see Hamilton?
I'm poor.
Fair. I mean, I only got to see it because I used to date one of the King Georges.
Yay, King George!
So, a strange loop. What's the significance of the title?
Well, don't fall asleep. But it's a cognitive science term that was coined by this guy named Douglas Hofstadter. And it's basically about how your sense of self is kind of a paradox, and how your ability to conceive of yourself as an I is just an illusion cycle of meaningless symbols in your brain moving from one level of abstraction to another, but always wind up right back where they started.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't totally get it either. But it's also the name of a Liz Phair song I really love. Originally, I was going to use a bunch of her songs in the show, but then she wouldn't give me permission. Her spirit lives on in the piece in other ways, though.
That's funny because Liz is an alumni of my high school. You true, remember that guy?
Get out! That's crazy! I went to Cass Tech in Detroit, but
I
Detroit's
love
legendary.
Liz. It's very sexy. And so are you. If you don't mind my saying.
Wow. I so don't mind, actually. Hi, I'm Usher.
Oh, a famous name. Nice to meet you, Usher. I'm Josh Litt.
Josh Litt. I can't with Josh Litt. You are so hot, Josh Litt.
Thank you, sir.
This is Queens Plaza.
Okay, so this is totally not me, but I never forgive myself if I didn't tell you that I want you to do unspeakably filthy things to me all night long.
Is that a fact?
Do you live in Queens?
No, I live in your imagination.
No.
I'm white, obviously. 6'3", soft brown eyes, accidental six-pack abs, light scruff, and an exquisitely groomed alt-right style hair. I have an enormous big cock, full bush, intensely low-hanging balls which you'll never have the privilege of tasting. And the fact that you would allow yourself even a moment of weakness to fantasize about a dick appointment with a power top like me when you should probably just kill yourself. Well, that's an awesome testament to the power of the white patriarchy. Here, have some Popeyes I nutted on as a consolation prize.
Hi.
Hi, Adra. What's your name, boy?
Oh my god, it's totally Todrick. And I swear, I'm not as dark-skinned as I look.
That's okay, kid. Because we're all niggers when the lights go out anyway. So let's make a go of it, huh?
Fuck yeah, sir.
Come here. Fucking pig.
Usher! Why? Because that's what happens. That's what always happens. That's real life.
There's too much sweat, Usher, and you're not even trying.
I'm thinking.
See, that's really why no one wants to fuck you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Baby, what's your problem?
I don't have a child, and I don't care about marriage, and I will never be pushing a lounge baby around in a carriage. I'll just walk around with a scowl on my face like I'm Betty Friedan. Because the second wave feminist in me is at war with the dick-sucking black gay man who's sometimes looking for now, but also 15 years later. And so the grinder crowd turns me into a chronic stay-at-home masturbator. When I wanna go out on a Saturday night, I don't feel that I can. Because the second wave feminist in me is at war with the dick-sucking black gay man. So I fall outside of the norm, 'cause I burn my bra to warm. Most of my brethren sworn to Beyonce and Rihanna and bareback and Felching and so on. They won't get AIDS, 'cause now they're taking Truvada. And I don't know what to say, so I stay in my corner and I just say nada. And watch them all do what they want without fear and without having a plan. Meanwhile, the second wave feminist in me is at war with the dick-sucking black gay man. So nobody comes on my chest, and I come off sounding repressed. But maybe that's all for the best if I want something deeper and someone who thinks I'm a keeper. And who can understand my long hesitation, and who will take my hand and help me undo this polarization, and lets me curl up with Charlene, Mary Jo, Julia, and Suzanne. Until the second wave feminist in me ends the war with his dick-sucking black gay man.
Hey, Usher, it's Agent Fairweather.
Hi, Agent Fairweather.
I know it's been months since we last spoke, and I have no idea if this is of any interest to you or if you have any materials to send, but we just got a call for submissions for something very exciting, especially for you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Tyler,
Harry!
Hell no.
It seems he's gotten so busy with film and TV that his team is looking to farm out the gospel plays to a ghost writer. It'll be a scream. And didn't you once tell me that your mother would love nothing more than for you to write one? So how about it, Hutch? Just write a sassy matriarch, a lonely spinster who loves God, growing a three-color purple flag. What do you say?
What do I say? I say, thank you for the opportunity. The timer would be none too fond of me.
Now you sell yourself short.
The crap he puts on stage, no MTV. Makes my mind wanna run.
I know. Exactly.
Nothing that he writes seems real to me.
Yes, you think he's
Such a simple-minded hack buffoonery.
But no white leaders will touch you.
If I try to match his coolery, he
Race trader.
Race trader.
Race trader? I'm not a race trader. Who are you?
I'm Harriet motherfucking Tubman, and I got a problem with you.
I'm Marcus motherfucking Messiah Gotti. I got a problem with you too. Give me more, please. 12 years a slave.
Whitney. To get you together, making me get my black ass up out of my $20 raise, but your black ass don't last. Talking bad about Tyler Perry.
The fuck is you? You look at but you ain't no true. You make us ancestors blue. I can bring you, nigga, I can with you. Tyler is all real, nigga. And I'll crack a piece in steel, nigga. He writes about before you. We can go real, nigga, what can we do? 'Cause Tyler Perry writes real life. Tyler Perry writes real life. He writes stories we can swallow like a Popeye. Chicken and biscuits. He writes stories we can follow like we follow the dream we told. He writes stories about black women with weed. Like the love and the adventure. When it goes around black men who run their own business and truly love the Lord. And truly love the So if you won't follow through, yeah, I send the back to you.
I'm just a somebody trying to tell
Get off the
Y'all, look, I don't have anything against him personally. But his plays are worse for black people than diabetes.
diabetes or not. He's giving niggas jobs and making niggas money, Usher. Monty.
But the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house.
Find me Audrey Lord's dead bull dyke ass on a map today. Now say something.
Fine. Okay, I'll do it. But only for the money. And mom, and dad, and the ancestors.
We're the only ones whose approval matters. Because it is. Ain't no inner white girl ever gonna let you get away from this. Oh, freedom.
Writing a gospel play, writing a gospel play, writing a gospel play. in trouble. Jesus. Hell no.
As long as you keep praying, just never fails. You hit my ass's blade.
Shanita, my child, I done made some tater salad. Come on now, I done put my foot in this. I'm always saying, I love me some tater salad now, and I'm hungry as hell. Your fetish behind ain't hungry for nothing but a crack rock and a stripper pole. Girl, go wash your hands. Hey, Patty, only God can judge me, and he seemed quite impressed, so don't come for me. Unless I twirl for you. Shell, what's wrong, baby? You ain't teaching up your turtle salad. Hey, Patty, how can I eat tater salad when there's no ring on my finger? Forget about that ring line and drop it like it's hot. Jesus. I did everything I was supposed to. I stayed in school. I kept my legs closed. I was faithful and paid my tithes and offering because Mark 12 and 17 says, render the Caesar the things that are Caesar's and to God the things that are God. God say, bitch, better have my rights. Girl, if you don't say that, I'm gonna pop you in the face with one of my world famous patty pie and say, this somebody's been patty pie because I'm hungry as hell. I wore flesh-colored stockings. I got a perm. Then the wig that I put on top of that perm is a protective style. I became a high-powered vice president of a bank. But I'm still so lonely. Oh, baby. Rest your head on a padded bosom. When is it gonna be my turn to walk into a room and say, I smell now, Miss Shirley. I get down on my black knees every night. I know I do on my black knees, girl. If you're getting down on your knees, and the Lord isn't blessing you the way you think He ought to. Herself to all these men who be touching her. One of that John. And I know you like my cousin Sheree, but I'm better than you. And she got the money to build herself a shelter and goddamn time. But the other Proverbs 31 and 10 says, you can find a virtuous woman, but her voice is found her bruised. So you just keep your knees with it, and the Lord thy God will send you a light-skinned man with no education who will put you in the mid-level mansion of your dreams.
One more goddamn time.
Well, man, what's wrong with you?
Sing for me. Yeah. Sing from your coochie.
Studying you.
Excuse me, Usher. How many minutes till the end of intermission?
About 2 more minutes, I'd say.
How many times have you seen the show?
More times than I care to count.
Is this your full-time job?
Yes, ma'am.
It can't possibly pay very much, I would imagine, but you probably love doing it because you love the theater so much. Am I right? I see. Well, what is your big New York City dream?
To be a musical theater writer.
Really? A musical theater writer? How wonderful!
Yeah. Depends on what side of it you're on, I guess.
Having a bit of writer's block.
Something like that.
Would it help to talk through it?
It's about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man, etc. And I've gotten to the part of the story where he wants to share his artistic stuff with his parents, which is weirdly harder than sharing his sexual stuff, which he also skirts around because of how traumatic coming out in the first place was when he was 17. And I keep feeling like he needs to confront them about all of that as one experience, but I'm scared to write that because then I might have to do it in real life. Or maybe I'm scared to do it in real life because then I might have to write. Does that make any sense, or am I being totally stupid?
My. You certainly are a radical young man, aren't you?
That's what my mom always says.
Well, you asked my opinion. And I don't think you sound totally stupid. I do think you may be overcomplicating.
How so?
I like this, and I like wicked. I come every year to see my shows. I'm from Miami Beach, you know, from Florida. Like Dorothy, Blanche, Sophia, and Rose. All my life I've lived for others. Made space for every dream except my own. But then one day I looked into the mirror and saw that I was old and all alone. So my advice, don't play nice, don't look back and don't think twice. Don't let out get in the way of what you want. Just roll the dice, stay the course, seize the day, write yours into the fray. Live your life and tell your story in exactly the same way. Truthfully and without fear, despite those who wish you would disappear. Find joy in your life while you're still here. That's the challenge from a sympathetic ear. If you're not scared to write the truth, then it's probably not worth writing. And if you're not scared of living the truth, then it's probably not worth living. Do you understand?
I think so. Usher tries to take sympathetic ears advice.
My son! Well, look at that. You don't hardly never call home.
I'm just calling for some love.
You calling for some love, huh? Well, your mom's not here.
I can talk to Mom. I can talk to you.
Oh, okay. What's good, my son? Tell me about your personal life. You ain't even got AIDS, have you?
No, but play your cards right. Maybe that's what I'll bring you home next Christmas.
Oh, you a comedian. You know that A word is real. You remember your cousin, Darnell.
Dad, don't talk about Darnell like that.
I'm just saying you keep living that lifestyle. God will punish you with...
Mufasa!
Hey, goddamn, what the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong is your grandbaby's airhead mama went and spray painted. See you next Tuesday on my vehicle.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, cunt.
Mr. Robert, stop yelling and say hi to your baby. Move on, take a look at this damn car.
Ooh, cunt. Lord, I'm just so glad Nala can't read yet. But anyway, let me hush. How's my child? Any producers give you the hookup on your musical theater writings yet?
Not yet, Mom, but can I tell you about a show I'm working on?
Sure.
It's about a young man who's writing a musical about a young man who's writing a musical.
Oh, a musical about a musical, baby. That sounds real radical. But see what you need to turn this baby mama drama into a reality show. Because on top of everything else, Rafiki been going around telling them people at church, like that airhead Phaedra, that the only reason she wound up pregnant with Nala in the first place is because Scar raped her. Right?
I ain't raped nobody. And why you always gotta put those money in it? I ain't see.
Scar, you live in our basement, eat up all our food, don't pay not 1 penny of rent, so you ain't got no business.
At least I ain't up in New York, letting no niggas give me AIDS. What y'all gonna do with your precious little baby boy? Wind up with AIDS like God did?
Can y'all please stop talking about AIDS like that?
Well, it's right there on the side of the damn car. Cut! Hey, Scar, go and take a look and see what your baby mama did to your mom's business.
Fuck that bitch!
Hey, Mufasa, did Usher tell you he writing a musical about somebody writing a musical?
A musical about a musical? That's the gayest shit I ever.
Why do you always have to curse so much?
It's about more than just that. It's also about how the protagonist is looking for love and affirmation wherever he can find it, including from his own
Listen, son, what
family.
you need to do is write more like Hot Tyler Perry right now. That nigga know how to write for the blacks and make the money.
There's more to black art than just making money, Dad. Or at least there should be.
You hear that? I should think there's more to black life than making money. I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
The name of my musical is A Strange Loop, and it's about the nuance of the self, and it's also about how the protagonist's family sometimes pushes him to a fall.
Let's spray paint your bitch ass mama.
Your brats, Rafiki.
Faggot ass nigga.
That's why you ain't never getting this dick again.
Get out of my house for trash box. Well, if you hadn't raised your bust ass son to be playing this.
I'm writing every word out.
I'm going to give me a headache.
Them beers in your head and what you going upstairs, so I ain't got through here telling Usher how Scar raped Rafiki.
Whoa! Usher! You think Scar raped Rafiki?
Who said that?
Who said Scar raped Rafiki?
No, I ain't. Scar Rafiki. I said that Rafiki said that Scar raped
What
Rafiki.
difference does it make? What the fuck?
Now who the F is you? Negro. Over here cussing and carrying on. Acting like you ain't got no good home training. You little musical theater writings and doo-doo bank student loans calling my house in the middle of the night looking for money for your black butt. You can't even get Toya to get rid of her husband and have a baby for you because you too busy all off into the homosexualities. Writing musicals about somebody writing a musical. And you're probably hiding that you got that AIDS from everybody, just like Darnell was. And I still ain't got my gospel play. But oh no, that's not what's important in this household, is it? What's important to be there? Gonna be walking in here telling me I said Scar raped Rafiki, but I knew what I said. Was that Rafiki said that Scar raped Rafiki.
Well, guess what, bitch? Oh, that's why I done got pregnant for him again.
Somebody beat her. Phoebe! You carrying another one of my seed? Y'all the most trifling Negroes I have ever seen!
Here's your goddamn Popeyes.
It's not warm. And would you bring me some hot sauce out the kitchen since you ain't feel like getting me spicy Popeyes? Like
Hey, Sir Robbie.
what?
I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right. Usher, let me call you back. Usher.
Hi, Usher, it's your mom calling. Guess who died? You don't have to call me back unless you want to know who it is.
Usher, hi. Why is your daily self-loathing? Look, just stop by to remind you to never forget how fat and ugly you are.
Usher, Agent Fairweather, any updates on a draft of Show Me How to Pray?
Oh, Usher, as supervisor to your sexual ambivalence, I know you're looking for love, but maybe it's time you settle for something less.
Hey, son. It's your dad. Remember when you first told us you was attracted to men? I asked you. I said, you say you attracted to men. Well, I'm a man. Are you attracted to me? I'm not gonna stop asking till I get an answer, son.
Usher.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's almost midnight, bro. I thought you had played on me.
No, the MTA is fucked up and Inwood is never as easy to navigate as I think it's gonna be. But ta-da. I'm here.
Well, alrighty, let's get this party started.
I wish I had planned to change my life today. But the only thing I ever seem to do is try to stop. Is try to stop. Is try to stop. But tonight I get attracted to
Inwood daddy sucking cock all Saturday morning. Inwood daddy sucking cock all Saturday morning.
it's posted.
It's my guarantee you'll have the time of your life, bro. I wanna give out some dick. I don't even give to my wife, so relax and Latinos to the front of the line. If you give me that love, I'll treat it just like a shrine. How old are you?
25. I turn 26 tomorrow, actually.
With that sweet baby face, I would guess 14 or 15.
Oh yeah, I get that a lot. None of that hard living, I guess. This is a nice place. How long have you lived here?
A while. Here you go, bro.
Oh, I'm not into drugs.
I'm really drunk. Come on and open up that movie.
It's not my thing. Okay?
Okay, no pressure, but you know how thick I am, right? So don't come crying to me when you go and roll out after I blow that hole out.
You can blow my hole out? Okay?
Oh, most definitely, my son. Most definitely.
I wish I get to change my life today. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. But is it me? And am I wrong? Is it me? Am I wrong to be attracted to the white man indifference crossed with fetishization, which is easy to do when you're feeling such desperation as you just felt the monkey and the pain of it all too. So just do what he said, 'cause at least someone wants you.
You want my wife cock in your ass, don't you, nigger?
I just want you to fuck me. Okay, Daddy?
The niggers always love it when massive young people go pounding up your vagina way.
I want you to change me.
So you want to rock, but you can't take. One master the fuck until you learn to be a good little boy.
Just take my son along the way. Make the
Oh, shut up! Get that fat ass up for me.
okay?
We
go.
What? Really? But I don't want you to leave. Come on, bro. Say I could make you breakfast. You like fish and grits? I make great fish and grits.
I'm not hungry. Thanks. I'm not gonna miss any meals anyway.
So you're really just gonna leave Daddy all alone like this? Okay. Let's see how it is with you boys.
Look, I hate to make this a fucking run, but I have to.
No, you can go. You can go. You'll be back. Niggers like you always come back. And the next time you come slobbering to Daddy for some slave shit, I won't put so easy on our ass.
Why did I do that? What did that do for me? What a performance. Where are my boundaries? I threw my hands up, he put my house down. All I ever wanted was to jump off of a precipice, launch my golden parachute, or win for the record book. Thought I had what it took, not as smart as I look, cause now I'm practically in traction. Why did I do that? Down on my hands and knees. Why play submissive? What are my boundaries? Thought it would burn me if I let it burn me. All I ever wanted was to show that I was tough enough, big enough and strong enough to slow down a speeding train, outrun the bulls in Spain. I swerved outside my lane, my brakes went out and now I broke down. Still I beat myself up, still I knock myself down, and still I let myself off in the mirror, which makes me feel really bad, which makes me feel really good, which makes me feel like the stupidest asshole. Robert wants to hit the open road, but I keep dwelling on the past. I pray that someday I will change. Stranger things have happened each time I try to chart my course. My horses throw me off my course. The same old story, lurching after glory, in downfall sword. Why do I do this? Bow down and people please. I can't know freedom without clear boundaries. Till I draw boundaries, I have no boundaries. Usher's recognition takes him deeper into a strange loop, which is precisely the moment he gets his annual birthday voicemail from Mom.
I'd just like to remind you periodically that I love you, son. If you ever should find you need encouragement, then you call me son. I am your mama, and I've always loved you, even when you be doing me wrong. I went through labor, hours of labor to bring you along. And you mean all the world to me. You mean all the world to me. You're the reason I'm singing this song. that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. He has a milestone in my baby's life. You turn 26 on the 26th, and this will never happen again. So enjoy your day. You were born at 8:31 this morning, my love, and Mom loves you. You turn 26 on the 26th. I can't tell you nothing. Babe, have a good day, and I know it's early, and I hope I'm the first one to call you. But even if I'm not, with the exception of our dear Heavenly Father, I am the one that loves you the most. Well, me and your dad. And I know we getting all sentimental and mush, but we be thinking about you, and we be praying about you, because I get worried with my baby up there in New York with folks just living in it, which are like them folks on Entertainment Tonight. Do you watch Entertainment Tonight? I sure hope you don't, with folks sitting up there talking about Michael Jackson fiddling with little boys and R. Kelly fiddling with little girls and Botox and abortion. But I know I don't have to worry about my baby being Botoxed and aborted, because my baby was raised in the fear and admonition of the Lord. And the Proverbs, it says, raise up a child in the way he shall go, and he will not depart from it. Like to remind you, periodically read your Bible. Don't put Jesus behind you. Periodically read your Bible, son. 1, honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days on the earth will be long. 2, be encouraged. Ye may feel helpless, but Jesus is strong. And 3, and most importantly is the reason I'm singing this song. Listen at me now. Man is for woman.
His mom starts her sermonizing.
And woman for man. The rest is confusion. And having conflict.
That's right.
All of these Hollywood homosexuals waving their flags all day and night, sticking their fangs in each other's buttholes. I'm telling you, son, that it just ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right with God. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right with me. And I just need to call up my baby boy and remind him of that periodically. Cause I love you, and I don't want your soul to be wasted. It hurts me so bad sometimes I can't taste it. Hell is real. Sinners burning, sinners turning, and ravenous fire, because of filthy, unholy desire. Hell is real. Though we love you, don't repent, cause you know it would please us. So you should do it so you can see Jesus. He is real, and I love him. So despite all my pain and my strife, just keep on claiming your reprobate lifestyle. Isn't
How you doing?
What do you care?
Oh, I do. I just had some time to kill. I thought I'd stop by to remind you how truly worthless you. No, nigga, fuck you. See, I'm just stating a fact. Oh, some people never change. Especially not a little fat-ass darky like you.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
Ooh, well, look at God. So what's next, you little masochist?
Hey son, it's your dad. I didn't want nothing. Just thought I would call and say, what's up, love? To my second-born son, some people at church saw some of your music. It's out there online, out front, just like somebody spray painted cunt.
They're headed for Hydra, coming up to me at church with a smirk on her dead blasted face, talking about we heard Usher's music, Sister Sorority. He always been real talented. Too bad he all off into the homosexualities. I hope God don't punish him with AIDS like Donnell.
Who cares about all that who shot child bullshit?
I care.
Well, you shouldn't. Phaedra ain't nothing but a damn slut, so I don't give a damn what she got to say. And if Usher wanna write about kissing on men and mess around and get himself AIDS, well then who the fuck are we, huh? So, son, what else is going on in New York? Tell me about your personal life. How many dicks you been sucking? You been slipping any cum down your throat? What about that boy Toy's supposed to be married to, huh? You been fucking on that nigga? He be fucking on you?
No. Toya's husband hasn't been fucking on me, and I haven't been fucking on him. They're happily married, and it's not about to change anytime soon. And while there's not currently any semen in my stomach, yes, I'm still all off into the homosexualities. But all that really means is on the rare occasion that I do end up taking my clothes off in front of someone, it's usually for some raggedy ass white man who gets to nut all over me, even though all I really want is to be with a black man who rides for me as much as I ride for him. Especially when the anti-black world we live in gets so strung out on this colorblind love is love bullshit. Forgetting that love is love will never be true until black love matters and black lust matters and black gays can finally stop using white men to flatter or elevate their fucking class status and start buying into how sexy and liberating it could be to just be with each other. To those black gays who just respect social climbing as I'm stuck licking up whatever stale white crumbs I can get my hands and mouth on, which is why now is a great time to explain to you that every time your drunk ass asks me if I'm attracted to you because I'm a man and you're a man, I get infuriated. Not by how ignorant that question is, but by how much it actually bothers me to know that I probably am too fat, and too black, and too ugly, and too feminine to be a nigga you would even theoretically want to dick down if you were gay and not my blood. Which is just how starved for black affirmation and affection I am. And while I don't feel one eye your little black boy joy equality, whatever the fuck that is anywhere in my body ever. Which is nobody's fault but my own for never asking for what I need of being accountable for my own bullshit, I know. But just to say, worth saying out loud at least once. And that, in a nutshell, is my personal life.
So, Robbie, what does this nigga want from me?
He wants you to like his writing, his music, this show. He wants you to care about his complexity.
Well, he doesn't like your writing, your music, or this show. He loves you. But he could give a rat's ass about your complexity.
Mufasa, it's all right, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You heard that nasty gay ass shit he just said.
Mufasa, you don't know what he said.
What did I do to deserve this, huh? I don't deserve this. I do not deserve this. My God.
Mufasa!
Just let him go!
Why do you hate us?
I don't hate you.
You getting up in front of the world and showing them how much you hate
I
us.
don't hate you. I don't hate you.
Then why would you write about us like this?
Because I love you.
You don't love me. If you loved me, you would have made your daddy run out of here with tears in his eyes. If you loved me, you'd have found you a church home up there in New York. If you loved me, you'd have brought me home a daughter-in-law and a grandbaby by now. If you loved me, you'd be able to fly me around the world like Tyler Perry. But oh no, you walk right out into the never mind people next to their most called my house when you were talking.
All the time she spent building it up. After all the things that she's been through,
You probably dressing up and pretending you was a white woman.
You come along and crush it.
Talking about you want a black man child.
In the palm of your hand.
Like a real black man would kiss you.
you come along and flush
The Bible says homosexuality is worse than murder. My personal dream. My Bible.
God, after all this time, why can't you give it
Oh no, you're not gonna put this on me. I know I'm a good mama.
Cause if you knew all the things that I've been through,
They had to cut me open to get to me. You know that. I'm glad and pleasant. You're like a lot of my
ways you attacked me,
You're a habit in the homosexuality.
ways you wait for,
But you're 26 years old and you're
right
ready to
until
talk
you
back.
tried me.
Why could you be the third I always wanted? I tell you why, it's because you're selfish.
My insecurities again. I can crawl back up inside your own nest. You wonder why it's like a graveyard in your living room.
You see how you're making me cry?
You want to cry, mama, go right ahead.
My steps are growing short on this earth.
Cause I'm not dead.
And one day you won't have me at all.
You're not dead.
Then you'll be all alone.
Time just has this way of tearing down the dreams we think we live in. This corner town, so effed up and so run down and overblown with false display, just like in a gospel play. All my life I had to fight, because I was smart, and because I was a Negro, and because I was all up into the homosexuality. But one day you'll see me surrounded. You'll see me becoming somebody you love, but somebody you ain't like. Because folks don't like nobody being too proud or too free. Little did you know, I wasn't either one. Hey, Mr. Robbie, hey, you learn. It's that nice little story that you always wanted. I ain't want nothing. I was just calling to talk to my mommy and you remember that time we went to Aunt Hattie's 70th birthday party? And then Aunt Hattie brought Angel out to talk about what a good Sunday school teacher Aunt Hattie was. And now there was one thing you learned in her class. It was that she did not like gay people. And everybody laughed and clapped because it was funny, but also because they ain't like gay people either. And I'm sitting there like, never me. Sister, sorry. The Lord done put it on my heart to sing this selection in honor of Brother Darnell, who is an abomination just like me. And I can't help but reflect on the ways I have lived a life without passion, in fear of you and your husband's words to me, that if I ever acted on my lust for another man, that I would meet the same fate as Darnell lying in that there box. And those words have kept me HIV free, but absolutely terrified. Because I learned then and there that the only thing worse than dying of AIDS would be living with it. And hearing the people you love say, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Get on your witness out there, choir. And so on today, as we prepare to bury yet another un-HBO special, un-Oscar So White award-winning, abnormal-hearted, un-angel American black queer in the ground, it is very important that we remember what God's word is, your word, Tyler's word, and what every fucking body else's word tells us. AIDS is God's punishment.
Sing your song, brother, sing your song.
The man who ain't living right. You hear that curse? AIDS is God's punishment.
I love the Lord. He heard my cry and it ever grown.
Sins in the night. Let him know, let him know, let him know. AIDS is God's punishment. It's called it's alive. Speak on the dicks of God's mouth. And here's what I like about him. Sounds of mine. HIV medication because even that little fag knew that the wages of sin was death. Systematic. Could you give us 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 12, please?
But these natural brute beasts may be taken and destroyed. Speak evil of the things they understand, and charge of the ash in their own corruption.
Amen.
God's punishment.
Brute beasts. Animals.
God's punishment.
That's what we faggots are. Church, y'all don't hear me. Curtis! You don't hear me. It's not only did you have a praying grandmother, you had a talking auntie. And if she had it her way, she put you and all the rest of us faggots in a cage and set us on fire. Especially us niggas. Especially me. For the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah till there was nothing but red smoke rising from the land like a furnace.
That's punishment.
You wanted a gospel play? This is the only way I know how to do it.
Oh, Usher, you are loved. You are loved. You are loved. I had no idea you were struggling like this. And poor Donnell. That really brought a tear to my eyes. Because if your cousin had been out there living that gay lifestyle, he'd still be here with us, just like the pastor in the play said. But we still got you. And we want you to go up. We don't want you to go down. So we're going to get you on the right track, even if it's the last thing we do. And it might just be, since your niece's airheaded mama done threatened to firebomb my house if I don't make your brother marry her.
Grandma, I got a job for you.
You hear that? Nala has got a job for me. Well, let me call you back. But as long as you were sincere in your desire to change your life for the better, we go to work. This gay abomination thing out.
Grandma, it pisses God off if you walk past the color purple quote and don't notice it.
Here's one. This life be over soon. Heaven lasts always.
Grandma, you ought to bash Mr. Heavy and worry about heaven later.
I may be black, I may be ugly, but I'm here. Do you really want to keep going like this?
I have to lie. So I can show what it's like.
What's like?
Life. Real life.
And real life is making hateful, anti-black caricatures in a Tyler Perry-style gospel band.
I was just trying to show what black queer life feels like. To me. Or what it felt like. Especially when I was 17 and telling my family who I was for the first time.
But you're 26 now, Usher.
And I wanted to honor Darnell. To show how AIDS affected him.
Sure, what happened to Darnell was a tragedy. But it's not about him, or your parents, or Tyler Perry, or anybody else. And as scary as this world may seem, all of this ugliness, all this pain and hatred is about you. How about you focus on yourself?
You're right.
Good. So a strange loop ends how? Not just the show, but the thing itself.
Technically in death, I guess. But outside of that, it doesn't ever end, I don't think. That's what makes it a strange loop. But I haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, okay, but these people are not going to wait forever. They want to know when they can go home, and we want to know too.
Okay. So maybe Usher's strange loop just ends with a portrait of the artist as a young man? A boy, really? A boy making the choice to turn his back on all of the things that make him who he is. 5'4", high school gym, sneaking a cupcake. These are my memories, these are my memories. Shooting hoops off the rim, slow on the uptake. These are my memories, these are my memories. After gym, the locker room, my eyes photographing naked me, measures it at 4.5 inches. These are my memories. These are my memories of one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. Guilt and shame, Jesus' name, church every Sunday. These are my memories, these are my memories. Eat his body, drink his blood, communion buffet. These are my memories, these are my memories. After church we're driving home to Radio Crackle. Jazz music or Motown blues, and skin is a shackle. For one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. These are my memories, sweet sour memories. This is my history, this is my mystery. Mom is napping on the couch and Dad cuts the grass while I watch TV all day long, young and the restless. Like one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. Dad is drunk and on the couch while Mom eats a pork chop. Daily bread, no daily treadmill, won't ever stop. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. Lying on the couch, I dream that I'm flying, flapping both my wings so hard to keep me from dying. With the crown of God, the shaking bones of my head. Like all those black gay boys I knew who chose to go back to my home. All those black gay boys I knew who chose to go back to the Lord. All those black gay boys I knew who chose to go back to the Lord. I want a black gay boy who chose to turn his back on the Lord. So that's it? That's really how A Strange Loop ends? Usher just sings his memory song and turns his back. But is he okay? Does he make it? Does he get the change he wants so badly? And what is the change exactly? Or does he just leave everything open-ended? If that's the ending to Usher's musical within a musical, where does that leave me? Do I change? Do I make it? Does all this stuff just go on and on forever and ever? Maybe that's my strange. I am the story's writer. I'm barely scraping by. I wake up every morning. I tell myself to try. I say no compromises. I claim to have a plan when I am nothing more than an angsty gay black man who looks into the mirror if that is the secret, does that make any sense? How can I change forever